How banning Google cost my boss $10 million in 1 week. I work in IT at a software company. Monday morning, our new boss arrives. His name is Peter Davis, but he makes everyone call him Colonel. He's ex-military and plans to use his new ways to improve our company. He stands at the front of our office. Listen up, Google is tracking us. Foreign agents are watching what we search. No more internet. I'm confused. We need Google to do our jobs. We're programmers. How do we look up error codes? I ask. Print everything on paper. I survived 3 tours in Afghanistan without the internet, he shouts. He pulls out new contracts. If we use Google, we're fired immediately. No severance. He'll also report us as security risks to other tech companies. I look at my coworker. His face is white. We both know what this means. Our biggest client's Black Friday sale is in a week. Their entire system runs on our code. Last year, they processed $8 million in 1 day through our platform. If anything breaks and we can't fix it, they'll sue us into bankruptcy. Without Google or Stack Overflow, it's like performing surgery blindfolded. One wrong line of code could crash everything. Sign the contracts by end of day, Colonel orders. Anyone who refuses is terminated. I sign it. What choice do I have? My mortgage payment is due. Other workers have kids or need the insurance that comes with our job. We're all trapped. I spend all night staring at my laptop, calculating. Without Google, fixing a simple bug takes 40 times longer. We have maybe 3 days before our clients notice. 2 weeks maximum before the company implodes. But Tuesday morning, I did exactly what the Colonel asked, hoping he'd understand how stupid this new system was before he ruined us all. I start printing all our documentation. By noon, 47 boxes of paper arrive at the office. This is just the Python documentation, I tell Colonel. He says this is good. Wednesday, 112 more boxes arrive. These are JavaScript answers, I explain. We have no room left. Boxes are stacked to the ceiling. People can't get to their desks. Why is there so much paper? Colonel asks me. You told me to print everything. This is documentation for one programming language. We use 12 different languages. He tells me to keep going anyway. I had hoped he would realize his mistake. Thursday, I set up a card catalog system like a library. I make tiny index cards for every possible computer error. When my coworker needs help with her code, I tell her the new process. Look under J for Java, then E for error, then N for null pointer. It takes her 45 minutes to find one answer that would take 2 seconds on Google. Colonel walks by and says, perfect, this is secure. One client calls angry because we're not fixing their problems fast enough. I tell them we're using a new secure system. They hang up on me. This whole thing is getting out of hand. Friday, I announced that email can also be tracked, so we need paper airplane memos. The entire IT department starts throwing paper airplanes across the office to communicate. One airplane that says, server room is too hot, lands in Colonel's coffee. He gets mad. What is this? I keep a straight face. You said no digital communication. This is secure. Next, I bring in an old typewriter from home. The clack, clack, clack sound fills the office as I type. What are you doing? Colonel asks. I'm typing code on paper first. Computers might be tracked. It takes me 3 hours to type 10 lines of code. That should take 1 minute. Colonel complains about the noise. I keep typing louder. By Friday afternoon, I've hired 10 temp workers to hand copy code into fancy leather books. The CFO sees the bill. $50,000 for people to copy things? Colonel defends it. Security costs money. Then, disaster strikes. Our biggest client's system crashes during Black Friday sales. They call screaming. We're losing $100,000 per minute. Fix it now. I run to the filing cabinets. Papers flying everywhere. I can't find the solution. Colonel storms in. Fix it now. I'm panicking. I can't. The answer is in box 847, but that's in the warehouse we rented for overflow documentation. Colonel's face turns red. Just use Google. This one time. I shake my head. No, sir. You said Google is tracking us. Foreign agents, remember? He grabs my shoulders. I'm ordering you to use the internet. I pull out the contract he had me sign. This says anyone using Google will be immediately terminated. You made me sign it. You made everyone sign it. His hands are shaking. That was before I cut him off. Before what? Before you realized programmers need the internet? The client is still screaming on speakerphone. Colonel looks desperate. Fine. We're going back to the old system. Use Google. I smile. Monday morning, a paper airplane smacks into head. Emergency meeting. I walk into the conference room. The CEO's saying, what the hell, Davis? Colonel points at me, telling me to please tell him the internet ban is lifted. I'm begging you, please. But I just sit down at my typewriter and start typing. Clack, clack, clack. Don't worry. I'm documenting this conversation. And the room goes silent except for my typing.